It is the calm before the storm. And now we're underway, the second of the grand final qualifiers. And the Cowboys to have first use of the ball. And it's there, Tyro up front, Tronk with the first hit up. Settling into this biggest match of their lives, the North Queensland Cowboys. And a touch here with Bowman, the former captain of the Cowboys side. Now Fittler has resetted something from Fiend, and Fiend is on his back. They've come in from everywhere.
And Luke Ricketson has thrown a left that has put Nathan Fiend down on the canvas. It still continues.
So Roosters, 15 out. Fittler puts a step on, gets past one. Fittler, he carries the ball, he's held up. Brad Fittler, they're going to check it with a video referee.
Let's see if that ball got down.
The skipper, so strong.
With another 5 tackles to go for the Roosters, low as the point touched the ground there. Gee, you would think so.
Well, you'd think at some stage that it has. Great defence, Hene and also Bowman over there to try and stop him. Bowman comes in, Hene's got his hand under the arm of Fittler, but does the ball, you'd think it would touch the line there. Point is facing downwards.
The video referee is in the play early. Chris Ward, his decision is no try, but Roosters to play the ball 10 out. Upended in the tackle by O'Donnell. Ricketson a dummy half, a little play out of dummy half. For Fittler, doesn't pass. The battle is renewed with Fiend. Offloaded for Ricketson. This is Cross. He juggled. He straightens. He will score. Ryan Cross has gone over. The door's open, and he strolled through to score. 4-0 to the Roosters.
He's had a great season, Ryan Cross. 18 tries now. It was set up by Jason Califf, but also set up by concerted pressure in the last 5-6 minutes.
And Fitzgibbon looking to convert the first try. Scored by Ryan Cross. 6-0 scoreline here. The minor premiers off to the start, Fatty.
And Morrison on, getting the football now. He'll slot up into the front row, Tronk to the bench. Morrison's first touch takes it 35 out.
Matty Johns sideline.
Yeah, I've been impressed by the Cowboys' structure and attack. It's so easy to come to the big occasion, lose your structure, lose your composure and play off the top of your head. They haven't. They just need to persevere.
30 away. It comes with Fiend. Jink back in field. Finds Singh. Straight through the centre. Matt Singh through the Minicello tackle. Tackle 10 metres out. Payne a dummy half. They're stretched on this side, the Roosters. They come with Miles. Great ball, great defence. Finch, Hodges, Ricketson, all there for Sydney. Bowen, Fee, Morrison, 10 out from the line. They regroup the Roosters. Morley.
Hands out.
Last tackle. Cowboys already with back-to-back sets. Fiend kicks for the wing of Singh. They come down with it. Bowman has scored. Paul Bowman has put the Cowboys on the board. And Yeehaw from Townsville. And Yeehaw with a Southern stampede here.
Great work here from the Cowboys. Maintained the pressure. A couple of kicks into the in-goal area. Line dropouts. And Matt Singh made the initial bust. Here's the try. Fiend onto the chest of Bowman. They all flew. He came down with it. The Cowboys with a kick to come.
And Hene has the kick from 21 metres out. 9 in from touch. His own dad, Pat, survived the cancer scare not so long ago on the left wrist of Josh Hene. The word dad. And there's his first kick. He draws inspiration from his dad with his first kick in a grand final qualifier. 6-all, quarter gone. So Walker sends us into the second part of this first half. 20 minutes gone. Basically, we are where we started. It is 6-all. Winner to play the Bulldogs in the decider here next Sunday night. Morrison taken low there by Morley. Wrestles quickly to his feet. Payne from dummy half. Morley was there at marker. Then the intercept comes to Tupou. He's ruled offside. His reflexes are good. We've proven that.
This is a very good call. Anthony Tupou never got back on side. He wasn't at marker. He was making his way back into the defensive line.
So the Cowboys come up in possession. 45 metres from the Roosters line. Having snared their first try, they followed up with steady football. Here is Morrison.
Roosters were also claiming that the ball had been raked out of Michael Crocker's grasp by the Cowboys defender. It would have been play on for Chris Walker under those circumstances. Sargent inside the 30.
Taken to ground by Tupou. Now 28 metres away. They build up again. Fiend looking to find Singh. They just overran it.
Forward.
Simpkins is having to deal with any number of appeals on just about every single decision.
Yeah, that'll be one of their big plans today, one of their big match winners. This inside ball to Matt Singh. Matt Singh probably just overran it. Fiend held it up, double pumped it. And watch him maybe in the second half or later in this half, he'll run to the right-hand side of the field and turn it back inside to Ty Williams or Matt Bowen.
Cello with the ball, and over the 20, and Bowen's there in defence. I think there might have been a touch from Morley on that play.
Yeah, he definitely got a touch, but was ruled as a forward pass before that by the referee. Cross taken.
Goes back to halfway. He gets in a wrestle with Jensen. And still the wrestle continues, and now Jensen's penalised.
Here. You're pinning him there.
And again, I think Simpkins got it right. He just hung around a little too long, the number 14 for North Queensland.
He's the danger man, Anthony Minicello. He looks the most likely to make the bust.
Hegarty, another run in this set. Game of chess at the moment. This match just moving around the board. Now it's Wing's turn to make a play from inside the 40. Needs a bounce, needs an angle. Doesn't get it. Bowen back on his own try line. Now we'll see. So the chess match continues. Kasparov and Karpov. Bowen. Then with Bowman outside the 20. 6-all the score. Matty Johns sideline.
The intriguing part of the match. Both sides giving nothing away. It's a matter of who's going to crack first, who's going to throw the silly pass, give away a silly penalty. That's why these pressure situations are so important in semi-finals.
O'Donnell running straight there. Flannery got away from Wing. And Flannery able to hang on. Luke Ricketson is behind that blanket, we're told, receiving treatment. At the races, that normally means bad news.
If he was a horse, he was in trouble.
You normally hear a gunshot soon after that blanket goes up.
Cowboys, 5 inside their own half. They go to the left. Here's Bowen. Bowen keeps it alive. The kick is put in by Henne. It's gone high. It'll come down on the 20. It's well fielded by Crocker. And then Crocker gets up. He doesn't like being tackled. He likes to continue. He likes a quick play the ball. Here's Minicello on the 20-metre line. Matty Johns will try and find out what's behind the blanket. Here is Fitzgibbon, short of the 30-metre line. Fittler, then with Hegarty, over the 30. Let's go to Matthew Johns.
Yeah, apparently he's got the dislocated finger. We saw it last week. They're sparing the theatrics and doing it behind a blanket.
Here is Morley, and with Fittler. Chance down the left. Meters to be made for Robinson, or rather, yes, Chad Robinson. 5 metres inside the half, across a dummy half. Centre field they come. Fittler along for Finch, last tackle. Another test, high ball. Matty Bowen waits, 15 metres out. Bowen's lost the ball. Getting back there is Miles. It's penalty from offside.
Took out the runner.
Miles took out one of the chasers. And Matty Bowen's dad, Richard.
Yeah, Brad Fittler now, surprisingly, Pete, well, this is a massive amount of respect for the Cowboys. They're having a shot at goal from right in front.
Live on Channel 9, second grand final qualifier, and the Roosters in front by 2, 8-6 for the Fitzgibbon goal.
And I hope the referee is consistent with this kind of decision. The kick goes up from Brett Finch. Now, there you can see David Miles interfering with Anthony Minicello. Now, even going back to the try that Paul Bowman scored, if you have a look at Ryan Cross, he changes direction and doesn't contest the football at all. Now, a try was scored from it, but there's no doubt in my mind that Ryan Cross was actually going out of his way to try and make it difficult for the chasers.
An 8-6 scoreline, second grand final qualifier. Bulldogs winners last night, 30-14 over the defending champions. We go into the next passage of play with Robinson. Back to the 10, and then lifted and driven by Bowman. Norton there with Morrison. 9 away from the line. Here it is Fitzgibbon. Churchill medal winner in 2002. Got back to the 20. Cross at dummy half, was appealing for a penalty. Now 25 out, as Norton was waiting there with McWilliams. Short of the 30. Now Morley holding the ball out in front. That's a good tackle by Morrison. Morley straight to ground. No opportunity to offload. Now Finch kicking inside the 40. He'll get it as far as 25 metres out. No 40-20, but a pretty steady kick from the Roosters halfback. 35 minutes in, and the Cowboys have passed with flying colours, you've got to say, the pressure of this match. They are the underdogs, and they only trail by 2. Norton. And what's more, they've held the Roosters to only 1 try in the first half. 15 metres inside their own half down the Cowboys. He avoided a big shot there from Morley as he was held by 3. He had communications with the coach, Paul Simpkins, or the referee rather. He had a complaint with the tackle. Only half McWilliams. This time picking out Jensen to make a run. He's not the biggest of forwards. He was met there by Flannery and Crocker. 45 from the Roosters line with Miles' kick. He's found the corner and he's found the sideline as well. The chess match, it just continues.
Yes, strange kicks. I mean, they're only 40 metres out. We just saw Brett Finch put up a midfield bomb, get some success. They got a penalty. I would have thought that might be the tactic the Cowboys should be choosing at this stage of the match, just before half-time. They're playing it safe, maybe looking to force a mistake from the Roosters, only 10 metres out from their own line.
All in.
Just checked in on Morley's defensive stats. He's up to 21 tackles, no breakers yet. As Walker and handled there by Hannay, got up with a push. And great drama. Here is Hodges. Norton over the top. And the Roosters with the ball on their own 20. Now with Hegarty. Morrison there with McWilliams. Everyone contesting every single tackle, every single metre. Fittler gets through. He's over the 40. He finds speed. Gets inside the Cowboys 40. Minicello in support. Now cross. The kick behind the line. Bowman's back there for North Queensland.
Oh, there's an incident in back play. Luke O'Donnell has given it to Mick Crocker, like 40 metres from the play.
Well, they're the 2 players that came together on the far side when there was a mistake made.
Hey, Chris, he's got it. Walk away. Yep.
It's a good bust by Fittler. Now, we'll keep our eye in the middle of the field if the cameras do go wide. Great run by Fittler, and then, you know, beat a couple and found support.
Now, Crocker's just overrun the play there. He's at the top of screen, just going out of shot. But he'll be centre field. He's gone towards Luke O'Donnell.
You could just see their legs dancing in the background there, one of the shots. I'll tell you, Luke O'Donnell did not miss him.
I was chasing him, that's all. He just grabbed him.
Well, the contact, you leave him alone. It's on report, it's here.
Further analysis later on that one. O'Donnell is on report. It's a penalty 25 metres out and it's just off centre and they will attempt to take the 2. So Fitzgibbon gets another kick. He's closing in on 1,000 points in the career. This 25 metres out for a 4-point lead. It glanced the upright, it's gone over. It's not his best kick. We saw Hazem El Masri miss one from in front last night. 2 remaining first half. The Roosters lead by 4. Craig Fitzgibbon, well, he struck it okay. Off the left upright. And over it goes. I'm satisfied with that one, says Craig.
What do you make of that, Paul, the decision?
I think it's a good decision to take the shot at goal.
No,
to not send him off. I think it's on report is terrific at this stage of the match. We might actually ask Bill Harrigan a bit later in the day about that one.
And now Hannay, of course, earlier in the match, Luke Ricketson, big punch on Nathan Feen. We'll hear more about it. Plenty of drama in the second grand final qualifier as Robinson is crunched by Bowman. Morrison and Norton there for getting a 3. Here's Morley. Williams driving in with Jensen and Morrison. 15 metres out from their own line. Just 2 tries in the first half. 1 apiece for the Roosters and the Cowboys. 30 seconds remaining in this first half. 10 points to 6. And with Craig Wing out wide, trying to stick their back inside of Bowman. 39 away from their line, and now with Hegarty. He's able to offload. Fittler. Chance to try and create out on the right. Crocker. He straightens up the point of attack. O'Donnell. Their battle continues.
Chris Walker's come centre field. Be looking for something up the middle of the ruck. It's Minicello who takes advantage of the inside ball. The siren's gone. Wing under pressure gets taken. Ball comes loose.
He may have called playing for the Cowboys. He's decided to bring an end to the first half. And we're really no closer to knowing who will play the Bulldogs next Sunday. 10-6. Crowd is into the struggle here. Hannay. Underway underway, second half. Hannay with a high restart. It is fielded on the goal line by Minicello, and Robinson has the first carry of the half. And was bit by Jensen. He has been such a hard worker running there at O'Donnell. Only 21 tackles and 6 hit-ups from the first half. Fittler, they attack to the left and then inside with Fitzgibbon. He's on the 20, but there's 3 defenders. Led by Morrison and Norton. Now Fittler from dummy half. Making 8 metres, and that time Nick Williams over the top with Morrison low. Hegarty will go for another one of those dashes from dummy half, and he was cut down by Mick Williams. Last tackle, Finch kicks inside the 40. And this one down the centre. And the dynamic trio are brought into action again, and it's one of those men in Ty Williams. And he is taken on the 30 and pushed back. Getting in there, Flannery with Crocker. Crocker with 11 on his back, but started off the bench today. And this second half picks up where the first half left off. We do have to wonder whether it's the punch of Ricketson that did the damage. We will check that after the game. Rauhihi, 40 metres out, he had a man streaming through. It was Miles, the 5'8". Just failed to offload. Now Bowen, 35 away, Hannay down the left. Angles back infield in the Hodges tackle. And hit by Crocker. 23 metres from the Roosters line. Williams, Bowen, last play, Fiend, passes, knocked down by Morley. It'll go back for Bowen, he then knocks on. And he'll knock on both ways, so it's going to be a Cowboys feed.
Yeah, those are the little calls that you love to go your way. Adrian Morley, I thought, was just going in to make the tackle.
I don't think there's any way he was playing at that peak. No way. And this will be a Cowboys feed, according to the referee and the touch judge.
Well, the rule was changed to be playing deliberately at the football. And I don't know whether Adrian Morley had the football in mind there. He was just lining the man up.
Well, it's the opportunity for the Cowboys. 22 metres from the line. Williams playing it on number 1. Fiend out of dummy half. Picks out Miles. Then it comes across for the little danger man. Bowen is taken by Cross. Tackle 2. 15 metres from the line, and they trail by 4. Miles. And infield they come. Mick Williams is a running forward that time. The ground in the Morley tackle. 11 away from the line. Out of dummy half this time with a captain. They've got him offside. Well, their option in most occasions this year has been to go for goal. Not today. Fiend gets close. He's tackled half a metre short of the line. Mick Williams, wide ball. Miles, Williams will score. Cowboys are over. The leprechaun, the kid from Innisfail is over.
And North Queensland rises one as Ty Williams gets across after a brave decision made by the Cowboys not to take the 2 points from the penalty, go for more. Nathan Fiend went very close to scoring, as he's done on a couple of occasions this afternoon. And then a very select pass out of dummy half to David Miles. The wide ball, Chris Walker having to turn around. And once that was the case, Ty Williams, a simple task for him to get across.
Great decision by Travis Norton. The great captains make these decisions. He must have sensed something. We've got him on the ropes. We're a chance here if we run it. They did run it. Chris Walker on the merry-go-round, had no idea. Steve Southern, they go up on the bench. Aaron Payne and Mitchell Sargent. Great try. Cowboys are loving this up there in Townsville, that's for sure. And the Cowboys fans here as well.
And that's a change in their confidence early in the season, halfway through the season. They'd have kicked for goal. But they're thinking of winning this football game. And to do that, they know they've got to score some tries against the Roosters. Had to be a couple in them.
He's pushing that ball over. He's getting his energy towards Hannay. He's going to try and float the ball over. Josh Hannay, in his career to date, no bigger kick than this. 23 metres out. Right on the touchline. Here it goes. Josh Hannay swinging across the face, no goal. We are back to where we started. Kasparov v Karpov, 10-all, 47 gone. Matty John sideline.
Boys, I'd be attacking Walker's side more. Have a look at this. He gets himself in an awful tangle. But the Cowboys are back. It's going to be a cliffhanger.
And what a strike rate he has. Ty Williams, 68th game today, 39th try, 14th for the season. Walker gets us underway. 10-all, second grand final qualifier. It is something special, this tension. The tension of September. Tackle 5, 38 metres away. It comes for Fiend. They're going to run it again. Bowen. He kicks high. He'll chase it through himself. Williams getting there. Williams jumps and misses. I think he tried to catch it with his feet. His hands were nowhere near it. That was most unusual from Ty Williams.
I don't know what he's saying. I think he's saying, I don't know what I was doing there, but he probably could have caught it. He might have been called offside. I'm not sure. He's just missed completely.
Just a break to the tension with that.
And those short kicks that the Cowboys are doing, this is what I think the Roosters should be doing, because Matty Bowen is standing 40, 45 metres behind his defensive line. They've got to look for those sort of things just to get away from the momentum that the Cowboys are building here.
Cello. This is away Fitzgibbon. Ricketson is back on for the Roosters. He's on for Crocker. Crocker to the bench. That's interchange 7 for the Roosters. Finch inside with Tupou. They were waiting. They were waiting in number. The Cowboys. 3 short of halfway. O'Donnell eventually got Tupou to ground. Now wing from dummy half. Not a lot of room to run. Tronk around his legs. 42 metres from the Cowboys line now. Hegarty makes 10. They've put themselves in position for an attacking kick. 28 metres out. Finch is going to deliver it. He's sending Walker on the chase. It'll come down to the 10. Bowen doesn't get a hand to it. He does now. It's been knocked on. Knock on against Matt Bowen. 10 out from the line.
He never looked like catching that one, Matt Bowen. Never in position. Fingertips touched it. Definite knock on. The Roosters players knew that. Kind of one of those situations where Matt Bowen might be better off dropping back and allowing one of his teammates to try and catch that. They win the scrum, the Roosters come to Hodges.
Hodges got away from Hano, then bounced back infield into the Fiend tackle. 10 all, 13 and a half gone. Second half, second grand final qualifier. Everything to play for. Kalis is taken low by Tronk. 5 away, wing, left they come. Finch finds a runner. It's the king. It's Brad Fittler. First run he scores. Roosters back in front here at Telstra Stadium.
And the big guns combined. Brett Finch has had a marvellous afternoon, mostly in defence, but now he's put the right pass onto the chest of Brad Fittler under the post. They lead by 6.
Fitzgibbon with a kick. On Channel 9, the second grand final qualifier, and the kick from Craig Fitzgibbon from right in front of the posts. A tense Ricky Stewart. Fitzgibbon gets another 2. He has landed 4 from 4 today. It is 16-10. Encouraging Rauhihi back from the dressing room. Now we go into the final 25 minutes of this game. Who's to say we won't go past the 80th minute? Hannay kicks high from the restart. They're ready to run back. It's Tupou. Charges through the front line. And Jensen now, with a bandage around the head, made the tackle. Craig Wigg. He's been forced across field. He's driven by O'Donnell. 23 metres from their own line. They are bidding for their 3rd straight grand final, the Roosters. Here is Flannery. Hit hard, and again there's some grunt in the defence. There's some whack in it from the Cowboys. Kalis does well. Roosters in possession on their 3rd. Chris Walker. He runs there at Norton and Jensen. 39 metres out from their own line. Hegarty a dummy half. He will run for another 5 and then upended by Southern. Bordering on dangerous. Ricketson. Another 8 metres. They're now inside the Cowboys' half. 23 minutes remain. Fittler able to pass. Kalis. He is having a massive game. The front rower for the Roosters. Last tackle. Finch. Walker. Walker straight through. Was able to offload. Ball went past Flannery. Now it's with Hodges. 20 metres out with a kick. Back goes Miles. Here is Bowen. The Cowboys hang on. And now Bowen, with a little bit of his own magic, is cut down by Flannery.
Try-saving tackle by Chris Flannery, because Matt Bowen was going to run 75 metres and score a try, I reckon.
In 2 tackles, back to the 40 with O'Donnell. have all stepped up. We get to the championship round, and they're both on their feet, and they've both got plenty of punches left.
And the Roosters starting to think maybe the inside pass to the speedman is the way to go. Chris Walker a couple of times. Here's Bowman trying to get on the outside of the Roosters' defence. Jason Kalis running beautifully off Brad Fittler as well.
Fee, 35 out, finds that meter reader in Tronk. Now there's an offload. Singh, Bowen, there's an overlap. It comes out for a double. 30 metres out, back inside it comes for Bowen. He's 15 away, and again it is Flannery who gets across there.
He's hurt.
Great tackle, Flannery, and Hodges. Bowen is hurt.
Chris Flannery knew straight away that there was a problem for Matt Bowen.
He also saw the inside ball coming, knew that Bowen would be there. Not sure if it's upper or lower, but he's hurt. Might bite his right ankle, I'd say, from that.
Hodges will be called out for a clip across the face.
Arms out there. You got him high, made contact. It's on report.
On report and penalty Cowboys. 15 out from the line. 16-10 scoreline. Roosters in front. Bowen's back on his feet. Full set to work with. Cowboys, Payne, Fee, Tronk, 10 out. Does a little dipsy-doodle on the spin. Is taken by Kalis and Tupou and Fitzgibbon. Payne, this time with Southern, and Ricketson has taken him. Front on, it may be high, he has.
Hold, don't take it.
Southern straight to his feet.
Wait, let me out of there. Mark, there go.
Penalty Cowboys, Payne. Now with Fee. Does the step, tries to duck through, he got past Tupou. Right on the goal line. Payne, back it comes with Bowen. He does one step, he does two, he then crawls into the Ricketson tackle. As tense as it can get in a grand final qualifier. Fiend back for Jensen. Driven into the turret by Tupou. 6 from the line. Payne, Fiend to the left with Miles. Unloads for Hannay. And Hannay for the sideline. Back for Williams. It's a miracle. It's a miracle from Hannay.
Check sideline there.
An absolute miracle. He unloaded. And the Leprechaun has scored again.
What a ball. Josh Hannay knew he was going over the sideline. Had to get it back in field. He found Ty Williams. We're going to look at the sideline. Hannay flicks it back. There is absolutely no problem whatsoever. The ball leaves well and truly before he goes over the sideline. Now does Ty Williams go close? No, we've got Josh Hannay, sideline conversion to even things up.
Oh, have we got a game on our hands?
We will break here at Telstra Stadium on Finals Football on 9. The decision is going to come in the positive for the Cowboys. It is. It's a try now, the break. Kick to come from Hannay to level up. Well, those of you in North Queensland, you've got a kick to level up in a grand final qualifier. 16-14. We're in the final quarter of the game.
And he missed this last conversion attempt to the right of the post. You would think the correction would be to aim a little bit left. Goes away late. And he could be aiming more at the left post with this attempt.
Josh Hannay. Here he goes. A product of Townsville Grammar. He would have practiced this kick thousands of times over. This time, it's on song. It's Yeehaw Cowboy. Hannay with a goal. It's 16-all. There's 18 remaining, Matty.
Oh, that's great work. We see Josh Hannay.
Inside defence, they're just going to keep going there.
We missed some of Matty Johns in all the excitement. Ty Williams' try from the Southern Stampede. The supporter is up. 16-all. 18 remaining. Trump comes back. Ricketson throw in and missed. 15 out from their own line. Now it's with O'Connor. He runs at Morley. The wrestle develops. Can you believe this? North Queensland at 16-all. Southern now. He runs into Fitzgibbon. They are energised on the back of that try and sideline conversion. Payne 5 short of halfway.
Before this season, the highest the North Queensland Cowboys have finished on the ladder is 11th.
And now their captain gets them to the Roosters 40. A long way out. Point would be nice though to get in front. Fiend's kick. Got it past Haggerty. He's found the line. That is a big set following the try. Let's go back to Matthew John's sideline.
Oh, I'm sorry, boys. I just exploded in all the excitement. Look, again, the try come on the right-hand side defence of the Roosters. They just got to keep going there. The combination of Hodges and Walker.
Morley taken on the 20. Out his legs with Southern. Wing passes for Fittler. Then for Fitzgibbon. He's the meat in the sandwich of Bowman and Payne and Norton. It's a triple-decker. Winger dummy half. Inside the 40. Now for Haggerty. Haggerty almost in one side and out the other. Tronk got him. Wing kicks inside the 40 again. We had a couple of 40-20s last night. Covered up there by Williams. 2-try hero down Rooney's wing here at Telstra Stadium. Well, that's what it was on grand final night last year.
Here it is. Go.
Williams at a dummy half. 25 from his own line and across field. And finding a workhorse in O'Donnell. He gallops out of one up to halfway. They are on top, the Cowboys. Williams runs for another 10. Now 35 metres from the line. In possession, 16 remaining. Level scores. Fiend up to the line, finds Singh. Taken low in the tackle of Flannery. Dummy half knocked on by Payne. Knocked on by Aaron Payne. And the anguish of the bench and Morrison.
Well, the Cowboys were complaining for the previous ruck about a tackle being made inside the 10 as we see the knock-on from Aaron Payne. The referee pointed out that the man had run 10 metres and the tackle was entitled to be made. Glenn Morrison reacting, as does Townsville.
Fittler with the ball and a bump on Bowen. Away for Cross. Got the first try of the game. Feels an awful long time ago. Crocker on the bench is ready to come back on. Fitzgibbon. Crocker back in for Flannery. Roosters up and over halfway with Morley. He pushed away from Payne. 42 from the Cowboys line. The minor premiers. They've got championship in them as well. And Crocker tackled 35 metres out from the line. Finch has just lost the ball in passing. And they're going to call it as forward. A knock on by both teams now.
Well, they look half-by rattled, the Roosters. They're struggling to get through this Cowboys outfit. And that's just awful. Late in the game, 15 to go.
Well, Phil Gould, in our pre-match chat, expressed some concern at the lack of tough football over the last month. Going into the final 15 minutes, is that going to be something that counts against the Tricolours? North Queensland have got enormous self-belief at the moment.
Miles is with the ball. And he's collected there by Cross on the 40. And a dummy half goes Bowman. He's a worker out in the centres.
What is it? 12.5 minutes. Is it too early to go for that point?
Look, any lead would be great for Cowboys going the last 10 minutes, but maybe they can sense more. Maybe they can sense 6.
Matty Bowen, he's the man to watch out for. He got into dummy half there. Morrison cuts it. Centre field. Does better than that. Gets to the 20. Then pushed a second challenge. Could have been a penalty against Fittler. Here is Fiend. 15 out. Bowman. Taking the ground there by Fittler and Kalis.
At the end of this, I'd be looking to go for the wide kick towards Chris Walker's wing on the far side. They've had success the last few weeks with it.
Here's Bowen. That's the way they're coming. Inside, O'Donnell's put it down. It'll be a Rooster scrum feed. 15 out. You can hear the groans from Hopevale through that little place, Honeysuckle Flat, all the way down through Townsville on that drop ball.
Yeah, a little anti-climax there. They were building up to hit something out wide, as Sterlo said. And the drop ball. Oh, we're with you.
Go in.
16 all. Cowboys have scored 3 tries to 2. There's 11 minutes remaining. Bulldogs, they are safely through to next Sunday. Here's Fitzgibbon. No field position whatsoever over the last 10 for the Sydney Roosters. 30 from their own line. Slow play the ball. Walker makes 10. Now on the 40. Southern made the tackle. Here is Wing. Now with Finch inside for Haggerty. Some 3 tackles, they've made 30.
And again, both wingers coming looking for inside passes. Craig Wing now tries to get in behind the markers.
I think very lucky there. Miles was a very deep second marker. He could have been penalised. That was the appeal from the Roosters. Finch goes high. Here's the test. It's on Ty Williams. Williams knocks it back. Crocker almost came up with the ball.
And that's a better way of handling the bomb. They allowed Ty Williams to take that. Matt Bowen drop back into the defensive position in case something went wrong. Josh Hannay spinning out of tackles.
And spun again. Now he is back for the Cowboys. Tronk is off. Here is Bowen. Running across that 30-metre line, then straightening. And Fitzgibbon makes a good tackle. Sing a dummy half over the 40-metre line. Haven't they done well? Williams, Sing, Bowen. Almost back to halfway with Morrison. 49 metres from their own line, the Cowboys. Fee. This time, Rauhihi runs at Morley. Last tackle. Long way downtown to attempt a field goal. Fee will kick for the corner. He needs this to pull up. He'll will it to pull up in the in goal. It's going to do it. Minicello's got it. Williams is there first. They've got their man. The posse came of Cowboys defenders. Line drop out Roosters.
And what a game Nathan Feen is enjoying. A wonderful kick there on the back of a great play the ball from Paul Rauhihi. He was hit in a strong tackle by Morley, but he got to his feet quickly. Inch perfect the kick. Ty Williams is there, so too the kicker.
Well, the Southern Stampede, the Cowboys supporters, they numbered about 50 before today's game. It's gone from 50 to 5,000. I reckon they're still coming into the ground now. As word gets around town. Here is Sargent. 35 out. I reckon this is the set for the field goal. Get your noses in front. Here's O'Donnell. He's 25 from the line. Caddick is there. Fitzgibbon is there. Low down was Morley. That was tackle 2. Now Rauhihi. He's 15 away. They're right in front of the posts. Feena's first receiver on the right. So too is Bowen. Here comes the one corner. Feen off the boot. Off the boot. It is wide from Feen.
Ah, can you believe it? They set it up beautifully. Couple of forward runs. Only on the 3rd or 4th tackle. Plenty of time. And he's pushed it out to the right.
This is as good as it gets in a grand final qualifier. Haggerty and away with Crocker. 30 from the line. Brushes away from Hannay. And young Josh comes again.
Brett Finch is taking over the organisation out there now. First receiver, he'll get players off him. And again, he's the man to look at in another 1 or 2 rucks. He'd like to get closer.
Tackle 2. Here's Wing. He's only 12 away. Tackle 3 right in front.
He's called for it, but it's gone to the wrong man. It went to Haggerty.
Haggerty, he advances some 10 metres. Haggerty away from 2 and finished off by Rauhihi.
Here's the shot. He's in position.
Back it goes. They need a deep. The snap from Finch. Finch has got it. Finch has got the point. Roosters are in front. Finch lands the kick under pressure. The biggest pressure you can get.
They set it up beautifully. Would have practiced all year for a situation like this in a semi-final. And I'll tell you who's been terrific the last 15 minutes is Shannon Haggerty. Some of his runs have been outstanding. He had plenty of time, nailed it. 17-16, but it's not over yet. Just under 5 minutes to go.
Miles restarts play.
And there's an indication of the further maturity of Brett Finch to put himself in the responsible position of taking that shot.
Roosters with the ball. There is 4.5 remaining. They are bidding for a 3rd straight grand final. They are in front by 1. Wing with the ball. He's over the 40. Almost back to halfway. Ricketson is anxious to get back out there. Minicello from dummy half. He's away from Fee. And upended in the tackle of Bowman, the Cowboys centre. 40 from the line. And with it is Fitzgibbon. He goes across field. He links up with Flannery. Hannay's defence is solid.
Now Brett Finch kick for touch or get it deep in the corner. Time is on their side.
4 remaining. Finch's tactic is sideline. He's not going to find it. With it is Bowen. They need his magic. They need it now. And he's 12 out from the line. All of a sudden, the Roosters have field position. Williams. Now it comes with Fee. He darts back in field with a dummy. And finished off there by Caddick, the face of young Tronk. In his first finals campaign, he's on the bench. Rauhihi. Taken ball and all by Finch and Flannery. The Roosters fans, no one feels safe. No one feels home yet. It comes wide for Morrison. His pass is loose. Well handled by Bowman. And wrapped up in the tackle of Freddie Fittler. 1 point the difference. Now inside the last 3.5. They spread wide. This is O'Donnell. He passes. Williams can't handle. Roosters ball. Roosters ball 5 inside the Cowboys half.
Oh, they needed that, the Roosters. Once again, the Cowboys building up for something. The Roosters now with, what, just over 3 minutes. The Cowboys will get the ball back at some stage.
They bunch the Roosters as Hodges just submits there.
Well, they're just playing for time now. They better be careful. They've still got to be positive, the Roosters.
Crocker, he's positive with that run, and he was slammed in the ground by Sargent. This is 30 metres out. He wasn't a head slam, but he hit the ground heavy. He's on his feet. He's been in the wars today, Michael Crocker. Sargent's the man who comes over the top. He's collected him high. He's in a bit of trouble, I think.
Right there. Hold the ball. Hold the ball. Going back. All right, Waddy.
That's an interesting one. Chris Ward upstairs had a chance to rule on that, the video ref. He said play on. Morley. 21 metres from the line. 17-16, penalty Roosters.
Break out.
Penalty to the Roosters.
Break out. Off you go.
Well, he is penalised. They can soak up 90 seconds here with a kick for goal.
Well, they don't have to kick for goal. They just need to put it in a touch. That'll take more time. Roll out a set of 6. That'll take minute and a half.
The decision comes goes for goal.
They are going to kick for goal now. They took their time.
We wasted a bit of time there.
What this will
wait to set it up and the time goes on.
What this will ensure, though, it'll get to 19-16, and the Roosters will get the ball right down on their goal line. A mistake, and the Cowboys have a sniff.
A good bit of refereeing by Simpkins. They just stalled the play, the Roosters, as they looked as if they were going to kick for line. They soaked up 20-25 seconds. So the moment they said we'll go for goal, Simpkins said time off. Back in Townsville is the N9. There is time, even if he gets the goal at 17-16. And if he gets the goal, they will have the opportunity of getting the ball in the Roosters' half. So Fitzgibbon with a kick. He has landed 4 today, 4 from 4. One of their most experienced finals campaigners right here on screen. Craig Fitzgibbon, 21 metres out. The margin is 3. 3 the difference. There is 1 minute remaining. It will be a short kick-off surely from the Cowboys. There's no kicking tee there. More time will be lost. They need to get play back underway. Morrison just decides to hold it. Now the kicking tee is thrown in. They've cost themselves 20 seconds. Hene has the restart. Hene with a short kick. I reckon the chasers coming through may have been offside. Knock forward Minicello. Then he's taken feet high.
Oh, I'm sure there was a Cowboys player taken out.
Double knock on.
They have to form the scrum quick, and then he will stop the clock. Once the lock comes in, it is time off.
Stay in.
Minicello is just, well, he's just gone for feed. He hasn't played the ball at all.
Cowboys have the feed. Now, what have they got? 50 seconds. They got a miracle play they can put on. They just need 1 try to win.
They've got an entire set on the back of this scrum. They win it. The ball is high on the bounce to Miles. Then for Hene. Hene links up with Williams. 41 metres out. The Cowboys playing for their lives. Playing for a spot in the grand final. Second tackle. Fein across. With it is Morrison. They need to stretch 1 more. They're unable to do so on the wing tackle. Now there's 30 seconds remaining. Dummy half, it comes back in for Rauhihi. He spun away from Fittler. They're all up on the sideline. Now it's with Fein. He's 25 out. Here's the last roll of the dice. He's kicked for the wing of Walker. He's come down with the ball.
He's lost it.
It's a knock on.
He's lost it, but there's only seconds remaining.
2 seconds. 1 second. Siren sounds. It's over for the Cowboys.
Get out of my face.
The Roosters are in the grand final. Frustrations for North Queensland, but the Roosters have done it. 19 points to 16. It's a Roosters Doggies grand final.